Hey there, everybody. I so hope you're having a great day. It is raining here, and it's going to get colder and colder and colder as the day progresses, and we're supposed to have some snow. But right now, it is just rain, which is really merciful because Chris works tonight, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and we're hoping for no cancellations. I have made some patchwork, very tatty, journals, books. You can use these for a variety of projects that you might have going on. You can use it as a journal, you can use it as a diary, you can use it as a note-taking book. You can use it for just about anything. These have a lot of white space in them. They are 120 pages, 4 signatures. Each signature has 30 pages in it, so thus we get 120 pages. My thumbs look like this because I've been pitting cherries, and you would think that if you pit cherries that it would turn your nails red or pink, but mine have turned like gray. Don't know what that's all about. All right, let's take a look at these tatty journals. I learned to do this patchwork technique from, I think it's Paper Terrace, I believe is the name of the artist. And I really did love doing it. You guys know that sewing and I are not compatriots. We are not pals at all. And anytime I try to sew something, I'm glad that you aren't here because there are all kinds of expletives, and my bobbin comes undone and the machine comes unthreaded, and I always get to the middle of doing something like this and then it's like, oh my gosh, I'm glad that's over. I know that's probably not the proper thing to think, but I'm trying to enjoy sewing more. The closures on these are just a bit of like sateen kind of ribbon here. A really simple closure. Like I said, it's basically a simple book. Again, made out of cereal box board and covered, of course, with this great little collage of all kinds of fabric and lace, and it is very tatty. Some of the fabric that I used had a little bit of water damage on it. It was just, you just want to use your things, right? You can see there's a little bit of damage here. So on the damaged fabrics, I did use a little bit of a Tim Holtz ink pad in my favorite color, and that is, I can't think of it at the moment, frayed burlap is my favorite Tim Holtz color. I have to thank Michelle for sending along an exquisite box of goodies. Y'all know that my mom and dad have had some health issues, and we're trying to help them deal with those issues. I'm in a different state, and honestly, my creative, isn't that pretty? My creative energy is kind of scattered at the moment. So Michelle sends this beautiful box, and it has all kinds of paper and bookmarks and cards and ephemera. And yeah, Michelle, thank you, because I do not think I could have finished this without your sweet contribution. When you guys send me things, I'm going to use them. It is my main mission to recycle, repurpose, renew, reinvigorate everything that comes through my door. I am not much of a hoarder person. I like to quickly move things along to different homes. This is a Michelle piece. Is that not just exquisite? And I know that there's like a little bit of water spotting here, but to me it makes it look elegant. It makes it look used. It makes it look tatty, which I love the word tatty. And thank you, Tracy Fox, because she used the word tatty a whole lot. There's a character in Bleak House by Charles Dickens, and one of the characters is Tatty Coram, and I've always loved the name Tatty. And Tatty is, you know, not perfect, a little distressed, a little altered. To me, it just encompasses exactly what these books are about. We still have 4 pockets in these. The pockets, like I said, are filled with all kinds of ephemera and bookmarks and journal prompts and things to make you think. These are perfect for writing. They're perfect for note-taking, you know, maybe a dream journal, maybe a moon journal, maybe something that you keep by your bed to make notes. They were fun to make, and I came through the sewing of them without too much trauma, and I'm very proud of myself indeed. I actually am going to make some more. I find that if I can just get the machine out and just get started and not allow that fear of the bobbin, the fear of the needle, the fear of the spool coming unwound or undone or unthreaded. My mom was a great sewer, is a great sewer. And my grandma, of course, made clothes. Both of my grandmas made clothes. I don't know how they did it. I don't know how. And that was when you really had to make your own clothes. I think there's an innate skill in it, and I'm just not quite sure I ever got that skill. My mom and I would watch Sonny and Cher on Sunday nights and look at the outfits that Cher was wearing, and then she would make those outfits for me. A labor of love, people. I mean, like a true labor of love. That was when I was, you know, maybe 14, and I was already playing in bands. I had to get in clubs, actually. I had to get permission. I had to get like a dispensation to actually perform in clubs. It's a long story and very old story at this point. I decided for these I would just do a metal ring here. Now you can see that this kind of moves, so you'll just want to like push it to the top, or you can even take it off altogether and use the book that way. This is an example of me trying to do something new. Did not quite work out. It ended up nicely. I do like it, but I'll never use those corners again. They were really hard for me to get to attach to that coffee dot index card there. I don't know what I was doing wrong. None of the glue that I was using was actually working. Anyway, yes, these are my miracle books. It's a miracle they're even on my desk. And it's a real miracle they're going in my shop. I'm kidding. All right, so let's do a little flip through here. We have some magazine pages. Magazine pages are inspiring. And, you know, you can't see a picture of an animal without just being... I mean, does the universe create bad-looking animals? I don't think so. All animals I see are quite beautiful. I have seen those puppy dogs that kind of have the overbite and underbite and wild hair, things like that. But that just makes them more charming, doesn't it? Coffee dot paper. We have some sheet music. This is a super old cookbook. This is pastry making. Speaking of pastry making, I made homemade cereal bars, homemade like energy bars this morning. I gotta tell y'all, they're really good. I used oatmeal, egg milk. I put fresh cherries, fresh cherries in them. This is another Michelle piece that she sent. These are from the Take Gallery. Isn't that not just amazing? I just think it's so beautiful. Very inspiring. they were really good. I'm always looking for things like energy bars or cereal bars. That's a perfect thing to have in the morning with a cup of coffee. I have to be quiet in the morning. Chris is a musician and his nights are late. I love the way all these blues and this purple play together. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? You could take these out and do a collage of all that. Isn't that just beautiful? I'm always looking for something quiet, you know, to eat in the morning. Our kitchen is right behind our bedroom. Kitchen and the bedroom share a wall. And then my studio is above the bedroom. So I have to be really, really, really quiet in the morning. But that's okay. Anyway, the cereal bars were really good, y'all. They were delicious. I just had one. They turned out really well. I used fresh cherries, fresh blueberries. I know you're supposed to use dried fruit and things like that. The recipes that I read for drying things took too long, and I wanted them for, you know, for the rest of the week. It's very good. I like the addition of oatmeal. I like oatmeal, I just don't like it hot. So the cold oatmeal cereal bars really, look at that, isn't that pretty? Really worked out nicely for me. I did have a few of these Queen Elizabeth 10-pound note napkins left, so you can collage. Very old recipe for jelly roll. Isn't that pretty? I thought that paired really well with the, this is a vintage napkin. Christmas Carol. And more Christmas pieces. This is from a 1991 cross stitch magazine. Really fun. More elements for you to collage. Remember the things in this book, y'all, you can take out and actually play with. You can create with them. You can use the elements. You can use the whole book as a glue book. You can take these elements out, collage pieces, and put them on your blank sheets. Now this one did have, this one had kind of more of a magazine, a combination of magazine and blank sheets. The way that I'm tying these is I'm putting my hand right here and then kind of pushing the book down in order to achieve a wee bow. I did not have girl children, and I was not a girl that wore bows in her hair. No, no, no. So for me, like tying a bow was a bit of a, it's tricky. This book has a larger spine on it. I think the books over here are 1 3/4. This probably measures out about 2. Actually, I think it would be more. It's probably like 2 1/4. I forget what sort of cereal. I don't think this was a cereal box. I think it was a cracker box. Yeah, it's like 2 1/2. It's got a really big spine on it. I enjoyed the process of making these metal hoop embellishments to go on here. I thought they turned out really well with just like the look of the book. Big thanks to Laurie B, because Laurie B sent me these images to play with. Thank you, Laurie B. I do not know who you were, but you're an angel. I like the kitty cat. This is Michelle. Michelle Stamping, Michelle Papers. This reminds me of Twilight. Remember when Edward takes Bella flying over the trees? There's just something about that that really reminds me of that. We have a little bit of gardening for you. This is from a super old garden book. It was actually in a gigantic binder. I bought it at, we have a thrift store here called The King's Daughter. They are a charity. All their proceeds go to Children's Hospital here. It's one of my favorite places to shop. I don't get out thrift shopping like I did before because then I stopped driving. It's on my intention list to drive this month. It's not that I can't drive. It's that it became really unsafe during the turbulent times of 2020. And turbulent times around here really didn't change a lot in 2021. Chris considers my safety, and he said that he would just take me where I needed to go. We get out once a week. We do combined errands. He gets out much more. The aforementioned, he's a musician, and he's not just a solo musician, he plays in a band. So he's out and about. Me, not so much, but I don't mind. I've always been a bit of a hermit. These are cards that Michelle sent as well, Henry Matisse. She also sent these. They are absolutely beautiful. She has such a wonderful eye. There's a YouTube channel, Nevermore Creations, that sells Michelle's books. I can't even describe her books. They are works of art. She's got the sweetest heart. She's just an amazing creator, and it's always so much fun to watch, all of her creations on Nevermore Creations on YouTube. I think the girl's name there is Lindsay, and she has a marketplace, and she sells all kinds of journals from all kinds of folks. Really sweet. I put some coffee dot. My coffee dot index card project is coming along great. I take our coffee filters, I put them in a box along with index cards and paper, and put them on the dryer, and then that way they dry really fast, like on laundry day. Laundry day is really only once a week though. A far cry from laundry day when you had kids. Good gosh, that was a lot of laundry. All right, I'm going to press this down. I tell you, I don't know how you mommies do it that have little girls. It drives me nuts to try and do that in the morning. When I was an assistant teacher in the schools, I just marveled at the little kids, these beautiful hairdos and ponytails and pigtails, and it's like, oh my gosh, I don't know how y'all do that. All right, last one is Magnetique. I like her sassy look here. This is just a collage, a paper collage on the front. Again, a little bit of distressing here because this fabric was waterlogged. So I just put a little bit of that Tim Holtz ink right here, as well as I put some up here too. I got into using a bit on this one, a bit of paper along with the fabric. I like the way that turned out. That might be my mode of operation on the next batch of these journals, and I intend to start another batch this afternoon. It is Thursday. Y'all, when you get these journals, and I know you know this already, but go through here and kind of just push down the washi tape. I love putting a wide assortment of things in the pockets, and sometimes I overdo it and it does pull the washi tape. But all you got to do is just press it down with your finger. This is from a Grandin Rood catalog. I think the butterflies are exquisite. Look at those birds. Very pretty. National Geographic. Michelle. Calendar imagery. I love these old written recipes. My mom sent me my grandma's recipes several years ago, and it's just so sweet to have those. Sorry, I got a little frog in my throat. Be our guest. I long for somewhere warm right now. Our highs are like mid-30s. Good grief. It'd be nice to be somewhere warm. Michelle also sent vintage postcards, which feature prominently through these books. Look at that one right there. It's quite lovely. 1992 cross-stitch book. Some more beautiful butterflies. This is wall decor from Grandin Road. Chris's strings. He can never change brand because I really like the envelopes that his strings come in. Mia is cooing on the futon. She's hunkered down over there. She just had a little snack and some water. Happy doggies. They've been totally, Sue sleeps with us every night, but Mia is she's a mature young woman, and she likes to sleep on the sofa, and we just put her on the sofa and pile her up with blankets. She likes it. But the past 2 nights she's come and slept with us. She sleeps right between us. It's so sweet. I know some people frown on that, but I think it's one of the most comforting things in the whole wide world. Wake up in the middle of the night and have her little rear end parked next to you. I wear PJs, okay? So no nastiness. All right. Let's push this down, close it up. I am photographing these, and they will go in the Etsy store. It's Thursday, so we'll go in the Etsy store a little later on today. I was able to go to the post office yesterday and get that done. So hoorah. Whoopsie. I'm not good at it, y'all. I'm just not good at it. Kudos to those of you who have babies and girl babies, and you're putting frilly things in their hair. I can't even tie a bow. I think also it's my fingers. I have not taken anything for my joints this morning. I just taken a leave in the morning, and that seems to really help a whole lot. All right, so there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 patchwork style books made from boxes by golly. All right, wherever y'all are, I hope you're safe and well and happy today. Have a good one. See you later. Bye.